Yeah, so this weekend is the final weekend of Frozen Junior. 36 performances, DJ. She worked just as hard as an adult.
Well, that's good. So she may have a future in cinema?
Or theater, but usually you start in theater first, but we'll see.
Right. Yeah, we have the Grand Bend Huron County Playhouse and Huron Country Playhouse in Grand Bend here, and we had season tickets, and there was a lot of actors and actresses from around that played there. We were fortunate. Our tickets, we were front row. When they had some special effects and a little bit of water spraying or anything like that, we felt it. So, yeah, we always enjoyed it. Now, when they had musicals, Carol would take one of the girls, and when the rest of the time they're just comedies, then I would go, and of course Connie, friends of ours, they had past season tickets too. So yeah, it was great. We'd always talked about it, but we would go sometimes, then we wouldn't go. But when we got the season passes, then okay, next Wednesday night we got to go. That's just the way it was. You had them, so you used them.
Yeah, she loves it, and I loved it, and I went to school for it, and I thought I was going to be doing that for my life, but we make plans, and then things happen. But it's a real shame, she can't even go see a Broadway show. Well, you know why she can't. She doesn't meet the qualifications to get in. DJ, you still there?
Yep. Let me. I'm just. I gotta bring. Where's the hell signal? Oh, right there. Okay. Wait a minute. The qualifications? What? Because she's too young?
No, because I'm streaming. I don't want to get into it, but she's got to take a certain medication to be allowed in the door.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Well, you know what's happened out in British Columbia? A family with a 10-year-old child that's got leukemia. Ronald McDonald House has kicked them out because that child doesn't have a certain medication.
Yep. Well, I don't know if you saw. Did you see the big news here with the Supreme Court today?
Yeah, I was listening to the radio on the way home.
So they shot down the federal mandate. Employers of 100 employees or more no longer are forced to mandate it. But any hospital that receives government funds are still mandated. But now it's going to go to states, and like the state I'm in is going to still mandate it, and then there's going to be another lawsuit to the Supreme Court because the blue states will still do it. Yeah,
Roberts and Kavanaugh were the ones that voted that government people medical still have to get it though.
Yeah, I don't know. A wolf in sheep's clothing. Some of these justices.
It's as if they've got something held over them.
It really is. It really is. But you know what? Who knows? We don't know what goes through their mind. I don't know law like they know. Who knows how Kavanaugh interpreted it? Maybe if they're receiving government funds, they're under government authority, and the government could do what the hell it wants to do. Who knows?
Yeah, well, I don't care what it is anymore, Doug. I'm to the point now that I've detested the media for a long time since I had some issues with them in reporting, and so I've detested them. And as time goes by, I've been finding out even more that I detest them even more. To the point now that I hate our government, both provincial and federal. There's just so much corruption, and us little plebes, we just merrily go along with whatever's been said and done to us. We just take it. Anyhow, I posted on there Huron County Playhouse. You can take a look at that. Like I said, that's the one. There's also one in Petrolia, but this one here, there's a lot. Well, actually, the one in Petrolia, you remember Waltons, the father and the mother? They were both here in Petrolia, Scott's hometown, and they had a series where she was reading letters that he had sent her, and they were playing,
What's up, Peter?
They were both getting up in years. This has got to be 10 years ago when they were here. But so anyhow, yeah, Grand Bend's it's quite an elite town. There's a lot of let's just say there's a lot of snobs there.
Yeah, I think I do remember them. Well, I also remember when I was in school. You're supposed to. I went to NYU for theater. You're supposed to get out and audition, and you end up, either hit it big or you end up doing regional theater in the U.S. But a lot of the regional also went up into Canada. So who knows, DJ? If I would have went a different direction in my life, you might have saw me up there.
Well, yeah, there you go. You never know. And if you click on that website and scroll down, you'll see the Huron Country Playhouse, Grand Bend. But when you scroll down, there's the one stage, the main stage, and the other stage there, the second one there. I think we were about number 10 and 11. Okay, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Because I remember right in the middle was a doctor who was blind, and his wife was having to explain things to him. She whispered to him all the time. So, but yeah, it was great fun. What had happened, new owners bought it, and they rescinded all the seating the next season. You couldn't get back those seats, so we just said the heck with it. So that's what happened.
All right, Roger. Was there somebody tuning up in there that wants to jump in?
Yes, the station, go ahead. There we go. We keep everybody keeps doubling. Go ahead, Mike Alpha. Well, it's still afternoon here. Well, they still have the mandate for employee federal workers, the hospitals and medical and that, so they still have to do it. You're sad to say yes.
DJ, I don't hear him. We're going to QSY to 3854.
Okay, John. Doug can't hear you at all. He's going to pick us. He's picking 3854.
KB2UKA QSY. DJ, I'm jumping down there. Come join us.
Do we have any waitlisters who would like to check in? Any mobiles who would like to check into the
But it has my old location, not the new one.
That's all right.
One line, straight line through the old location, ink in the new location, zippity-doo-dah. And my new Mercury III amp came in. I had time to set it on the table, ready to get a box cutter with a preset blade depth so as not to damage the contents, and I heard the golden voice, the Adonis of the airwaves. So I put everything down and came out to the radio just for Richie.
Well, thank you. And I must say, I have cards, too. Yes, from 1971, Harvard University. I went to Harvard, and I did very, very well there. And the dean always loved me. I did great there. I was dating his daughter. She was I'd say 650 pounds. Gorgeous woman, yes, me. And then when we broke up, all hell broke loose. And it's all on my card. It shows all the events, all the intel.
KB2UKA.
Can I let my buddy is out there, Doug, KB2UKA. Doug, you around?
Good evening, gentlemen. This is Doug, KB2UKA. Frank, sounding beautiful into Long Island. Richie, 25 over. The other gentleman, I only caught the tail end there. Sounding really, really good. Go ahead, Frank.
Yeah, good to hear you, Doug.
You should tell me a friend was out there. Could have made a
You're
better
on.
impression.
It's been
Now
a
he
couple
thinks
days
I'm a
since I
goofy guy.
spoke to you, Rich. Damn, Rich, you got that freaking 25 over, and I put all this work into this antenna. What the hell's going on here? But in all fairness, good to hear you, Doug, buddy. I'm glad you're on. And, yeah, it's good to hear you, man. You've been working all week, huh?
Hey, Doug, what is your call?
Hey, it's KB2UKA. KB2UKA. And just want to let you guys know I have my live stream on, so we're on YouTube.
VA3 KBC.
Oh, there he is, DJ. Hello, Rich. Go ahead, Rich. I'm sorry, you were saying something.
Listen to Frank. Hello, DJ. He's a nut.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad we're all on. The band is cooperating. Here in Macklehattan, everybody is plus 10. Everybody is plus 10.
You guys are big signal. Frank, go ahead, pick up the stations.
Charlie 2, Quebec, Mike Alpha.
Oh, my God, everybody's on. I got John, DJ, Scott, I almost called you Norman is in there, Doug is in there, Rich. Hello, John.
Hey, John, it's Doug. I'm hearing all you guys. Good afternoon.
What was the call, John? Roger, and I think a lot of people are kind of happy about that in a way. I did not get KC2's phone call.
DJ, I see in there.
Roger. I think I may have worked you. This is Alpha Charlie 3 Golf Delta. My name is Norm, and I'm in Macklehattan, Pennsylvania. Carry on with the QSO.
Hey, guys, do you hear Rich out there? John, you catch Rich, KF2GG?
Hey, John, good evening. Good to hear you. And where the hell did he come up with that town name? What is it, Mackle? What the hell is that?
It's a Scottish name. It was settled in the late 1700s, Macklehattan.
Well, I'd be embarrassed to live in that town. Where you from, Rich? What is it, Mackle? Mackle.
No, Rich, I live in Macklehattan. Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know what's on third.
What's that name of Macklehattan? Is that what it is? Macklehattan. I'm from Macklehattan.
It's like
It's
Manhattan,
somebody's
but
name.
Macklehattan.
Their surname. They were Scottish.
Is that Manhattan? No, Macklehattan.
Trust me, I'd rather be in Macklehattan than Manhattan.
I couldn't do Manhattan, so now I'm in Macklehattan.
Cut it out, Frank.
Richie from Macklehattan. This is King Foxtrot, number 2 Golf, live from Macklehattan, Pennsylvania.
Well, you know, I'm glad you guys are having a good time at my expense. I'm glad I didn't tell you that I lived in Mississippi.
What?
Oh, Mississippi. That's just east of Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Oh, good Lord, we are all up on it. This is great.
And, like the high taxes of Manhattan, so I've moved to Macklehattan. I got transferred through work to Mississippi, so I went to Mississippi. No, I like Norman. He's good people. That was funny.
Back in public school in the early 60s, learned how to spell Mississippi. M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-P-I.
Oh, I think you left out an SS.
Hey, Richie, what's your call again?
It's easy to remember. KF2. Just remember Goofy Guy, GG.
I have no idea what you just said.
Oh, okay. King Foxtrot, number 2 Golf.
Oh, that's a beautiful call sign, Richie. Beautiful. Yes. Oh, wow. You guys are both in Jersey. Frank, I guess 80's the spot we have to go to talk to each other. Richie, I'm only 50 miles east of the city. I'm right on the north shore of the island.
Wow, you guys are putting in big signals here tonight. It's excellent. How many watts are you using?
Ooh, let's see. 1,200 into a 43-foot vertical with 125 ground radials, Richie.
Really? A vertical? Because usually now I'm running, wire up there, doublet. And usually to a vertical, they're not good back and forth. But you're putting in a damn good signal here.
Yeah, it's 125. They're 65 feet in length. There's a legal limit tuner at the feed point remotely. I heard somebody got a Mercury. Congratulations. I've had it a year and a half. I'm running the Mercury. The transceiver's a Sunsdr2 DX. And all the audio is processed virtually in Logic Pro.
Wow, I was going to say, your audio sounds good, and it's loud enough, not low. It sounds really good.
Yeah, we have a good path between. This is actually the bassy profile. I have another one when conditions aren't good that are it's a little bit brighter.
It's what you like, because lots of times you can ask people, how's this, how's that, and they'll set you up. And it's not really what you want. And then when you get on, somebody else will say, why'd you touch it? It was better this way. And then you find out the guy that was setting it up with you, his filters weren't as wide as yours. And so you're starting all over again. But I like the bass. I like that bass. It's all about the bass.
Hey, quick question for you.
For who?
Norm, when you got you ordered the Mercury or it came in? Oh, I think
Norm,
Norm
you still
got
there?
pissed.
I think he's mad.
I was only kidding.
He could
I
take
wasn't
a
making
joke.
fun of him.
I always joke around Norman. I hope he did. That was a joke. Norman, you in here?
Yes, I'm trying to unwrap a brand new Mercury III S amp in the other room, and no, I don't get mad. I get even. AC3 GD.
And Norman, now you got to put the whole thing together?
Absolutely, but I am not going to be one of these guys that's going to stay up till 3 in the morning doing it. I'm taking my time, doing it right, and I'm going to test it also. Since none of my radios can attenuate down to 1 watt, I think my Yeezys are all minimum 5 watts. I'm going to bring it to my friend's house, and he has an attenuator And that's what they recommend when you're ready to transmit, 1 watt, because they don't want you frying anything if you had a solder bridge or you left a screwdriver in there. You know what I mean?
Hey, Norm.
Yes.
Yeah, if you take your time, I took my time. I did an hour and a half one night and an hour and a half another night, and it was done. That was uninterrupted hour and a half, but it was about a 3-hour job.
Well, okay. I was told by somebody taking their time, an older fella that doesn't solder. I don't solder every day, but I do have a beautiful adjustable soldering pencil and a soldering gun, depending on what needs to be soldered. And no, I'm in no rush. You know, I want to make sure it's put together right. Now, were you able to hook your cell phone up to the display so you could orient it and make sure everything was proper?
So I got it a year and a half ago, Norm. So when I got it, everything was loaded. Kenny loaded my call sign. I was probably the 10th guy to own one. And then at the time, I was running a Flex 5000. And the Flex 5000 wasn't keying it. So I called Kenny up, and we did a firmware update on the amp. And then once I did that firmware update, the Flex was keying it. I'm not on a Flex now, I'm on a Sun. But since then, there's been another firmware update that allows you to do what you just said, and I never did it. So mine's the original display. I never updated the firmware again.
Breaking station, you're acknowledged. I heard you, Alpha Yankee something. Hold on, Frank. Don't be a girl. Take the purse off your wrist and get that firmware update.
Well, I hope Frank's not a girl. This is Doug. I don't want to be a girl either.
Oh, I'm sorry. Doug, don't be a scared. Don't be a scared.
I know, but then I got to open the friggin' thing up, and I got to plug in the mini USB. That's too much work, Norm. Too much work for me now. The damn thing's been working a year and a half. I open it up, something's going to break.
Have you seen Frank? There's no way he looks like a girl.
No, if you take my 2 legs and you duct tape them together, that's Frank's bicep.
Station, this is AC3GD, the Yankee Alpha or Alpha Yankee. Come on.
Guys, I got to hop. KB2UK clear. Have a good night.
All right, Doug. Good talking to you, buddy. 73.
73, Doug. Nice meeting you. Take care.
All right, Richie, Frank, DJ, Norm, you guys take care. I got to go pick my daughter up. Take care.
Okay, Doug. N4DAY, real quick so we don't tie up the frequency. I started October.
All right, guys, I got to go pick Jillian up. Have a good one.